G'day, how's it going? Welcome to Lubrication Explained. My name is Rafe Britton, and I'm a lubrication engineer who's been in and around the industry for about 12 years now. I started this channel because I think that lubricants are hugely undervalued, specifically in industry. So in the energy industry, power generation, mining, transportation, I think that people don't focus on lubricants enough, and they should be treating them as an asset rather than a commodity. So what I'm doing here in this channel is highlighting all the different technologies that go into a lubricant and how it affects the performance, not only of the lubricant, but of your machines as well. So that's really what I'm trying to get at here. I think probably the best use of this channel is going to be the playlists section. So if you have a particular focus, whether it's engine oils, turbine oils, or you want to understand more about base oils or additive technologies, I'll have a playlist for those which I keep updated. So that's probably the best place to go. One thing that you'll probably notice about this channel in general is it has quite a technical focus. So I'm never really going to be one of those popular YouTube channels that's able to compare, Pennzoil versus Castrol or anything like that. A couple of reasons for that. Being that this is a very technically focused channel, there's only really two ways that I can evaluate lubricants. One would have been on components, and the other one is on performance. So evaluating something on components would require me to basically know the recipe that was used to make the lubricant. But without having that recipe, you can't make an evaluation, and the lubricant companies tend to hold on to those, recipes because they're effectively trade secrets. On the performance side of things, there are bench tests that you can kind of run to evaluate different lubricants against each other, but they're pretty expensive and would require a lab, and I just don't have access to those kinds of resources. What I do, on the other hand, and what you'll see is very much an industrial focus. So even when I talk about things like engine oils, most of my experience is actually from stationary gas engines, which are used for power generation. And so that's kind of the viewpoint that I'm coming from. But ultimately, all the underlying technologies are the same. So if you're here to learn more about the oil that goes into your car or your truck or your farm machinery equipment, all the principles are still going to apply. As always, if you have questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section. I'm really keen to interact with the audience, and I try and answer as many of those questions as possible. Please understand that I'm not an expert in every single field, right? I'm trying to build up my expertise, and building this channel is part of me kind of researching different topics. So really appreciate your time. I'm glad you're here, and please become part of the community that is looking to lift equipment performance together. Thanks.